Hello there everyone, welcome back to Broken Bricks, and this is the second episode of my MOC Workshop. And today we are going to be just putting together a little design for a Scarif Battle Pack, which is something that I think we desperately need in real life because everybody loves shore troopers. So obviously, as you can tell, the minifigures that we are going for with this is 2 shore troopers and 2 stormtroopers. So all we're going to be doing today is throwing together a fun little side build based around Scarif. So we are going to start off with a couple of these tan plates with the rounded edges. So the main thing that I want to include is one of the many barricades that can be seen around Scarif. And to make those, we're going to start with 2 brick built edges using this design here. So there is a steep slope on the front, and then it's just using a cheese slope on the back. So the 2 of these are just going to be positioned like this. And the main part of the barricade is just going to be made up of some plates and tiles. And then this little assembly is just going to be secured into the base with some hinges to create the angle to match up with the slope bricks. So on the base we have these light grey clips, and I've just put in a 1x4 tile to hold the tan plates together, and then some of these grill tiles for a bit of extra detail. And then the barricade, I put some hinge plates on the back, so this can just clip into the base like this. And you can see that these sides are a little bit too short for the barricade, so I will have to raise those up a tiny bit, just so that the height matches. Okay, so for this next bit, I've come up with this little design for one of the pieces of equipment that's on Scarif. I have no idea what it's called or what it does, but it's definitely in the movie, and it's in Battlefront 2 as well. So what we have inside is this little, if you turn this axle, then this little Technic piece pops up, and this is just going to go right over here. And the idea is that the top part of the machinery will pop out of the circle when you turn this and knock it out. And this is what I came up with for the top part. So on each side there's either a couple of these slope pieces, or it's just flat, and on the front one I included an extra little control panel, and then there's a kind of little radar sticking out the top. So it's got a round plate on the underside, and that just slots in here. And then when you turn the axle, it's kind of like to simulate an explosion. So for the axle that's sticking out, I'm thinking of making sort of like a palm tree that you can use as a lever to activate the function. So this is what I've come up with. It's quite simple, just using a few Technic pieces and then one of the Sarlacc tentacles, and then a couple of palm leaf pieces on the top. So this should just slot in right here. And then if you tip it forwards, then both the tree falls over and the machinery gets destroyed. So now that is most of the space that we have taken up, so I'm just going to add some more foliage and terrain pieces. So I've added a few dark tan slopes, and then I've added some leaf pieces on the right side, and oops, that wasn't supposed to fall out. I've also added one of these 2x4 jumper plates here, so you got a couple of spots to stand your minifigures, and also that holds the 2 plates together. So here's the final product, and I'm really happy with how it ended up turning out. I think it looks really nice with the minifigures behind the barricade. And if anyone at LEGO happens to watch this, please make this into a real thing. I would buy many of them because Shore Trooper minifigures are too expensive now. And it is the 10th anniversary of Rogue One next year, so hopefully we will get something to commemorate that, but I wouldn't get my expectations up too high. Anyway, that is it for me for today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching my MOC Workshop, and if you have any feedback, please leave it in the comments. I would much appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Good, Anakin, good. Subscribe. Subscribe now.
I should.
Do it.